This is my tiny house that doesn't have a doorbell, and if someone comes to the door and rings, I won't notice. But my challenge is this. In 24 hours and with 2 million Tomans, can I build a mechanical doorbell for my house that works with levers and wires, so I don't have to buy those store-bought intercoms? So let's go do it. What are the things I need? A pull knob for the door, and a bell for the front. Now, in between, behind me, we need a cable to connect the two. But since I want to pull this off with 2 million Tomans, I had a brilliant idea. Honestly, a mechanical bell you pull with a nice cord that goes, jingle jingle, doesn't it have a different kind of joy? Let's go to the market and see what we can find. I need to buy cable too. But I feel that bell is way too small for it. You know, between those two doors, I want a bell this big. Those ugly, annoying intercoms, man, that's it. That intercom costs 2 million Tomans. Let's just buy it, nice and easy. Wait, do I have to spend 2 million Tomans on a cable and a bell now? Where can one buy a bell with 2 million followers? Hello, sir, do you have a bell? The previous shop didn't have a bell but had red cable. Now I have to get a meter and buy some from him. I have no choice but to go to, and told me not to come to him in shorts again, and this is the second time I'm going in shorts. Oh my god. 100,000, a quarter of the budget is gone. These cost 500,000 Tomans, but they are great. Let's go find a bell. I want to buy a massive one, like a church bell. Well, then it would need a bowl and a guy to pull the rope. When you pull the rope, it goes, dong. It feels so good, it completely wakes you up, you jump up and open the door. That ridiculous cowbell was 500,000 Tomans, that big golden one was 3.5 million. I mean, if I'd gone and bought the intercom, it would have been cheaper. Now I'll tell you what to do to put it together with a bit of money and have it be amazing. Ta-da! It cost 200,000. Now check out the sound. Okay, let's get to the design. Guys, if you see my workbench is messy, I'm not the only reason. Many people come here to work. Well, this bell we have sounds good, but its look and appearance aren't beautiful at all. I want a look and style like this. Now, what we'll do is print this and laser cut it, and put this real bell inside. Well, 15 minutes have passed and the metal base is designed. Boom! And here's the bell. Okay. 20 minutes have passed and our bell is complete. It looks like this. Look, we have to make this with the printer, and this one with the laser. What a thing it turned out to be. Now, this is the bell we bought. Here it is. We need to fit our bell inside our fake bell. Ta-da! This is it. I made the slots for the pulleys to see where they should be. I made the spots for the bell to connect, and even the spot for this screw inside the bell. The path for the cable and where the pulleys screw in. Enjoy. Let's start with the bell. Nice. I set it to generate the G-code for printing and it looks like this. But the thing is, it takes 10 hours. This is the first time my printer is on after moving it, but we made something cool. Well, here's the cover. In a few seconds it'll turn on and give us a beautiful bell. And I've only designed the base and the bell so far. The brackets that are supposed to be screwed to the wall to hold the pulleys for the cable to pass through are still left. Ring it! We solved the bell problem, and we also solved the ugly look of it. With this bell that I designed, it completely gives a nostalgic feeling, but there's another problem that might be tough. The best place I found for it in the yard is over there, by the stairs, because there are lanterns everywhere in the yard except there. At first, I wanted to put it between the two doors, but the problem is the distance is too long and it might. The bell might not work well, and the pendant itself, hitting here, would just jingle. This wire needs to come up from here. Once up, it needs to go onto the wall, meaning we have a 90-degree angle here. It has to turn, and another 90-degree angle to come down. Well, cat. Hello, Pana. A 90-degree turn in 2D is doable, but a 3D 90-degree turn is very hard. I don't know, do you get what I'm saying or not? Meaning it has to go this way, and also that way, you know? 3 wheels increase the number of pulleys, and besides that, the bell, that connection that requires these pulleys and the cable must be kept nice and tight. And something more important, I'm filming in the dark. Barca himself called today and said he's exhausted. But look, that red one is apparently installed there. Honestly, the electrical work here took a very long time. Even if the electricity is done, I'm still getting power from the neighbor, and it might not be enough. The more important point is that this has an end, right? It reaches a limit. if someone comes to the door and pulls this rope all the way, well, the guts of this door will come out. I need to add a safety feature so that if someone pulls it to the end, it gets stuck, so the rope doesn't go any further. And second, it needs to be adjustable, so I can tighten that cable. Enjoy. Look, this is no joke, it's not just for show, but look at my bell, it's the size of a palm. It's huge, it's going to be this big, it'll be this size, maybe a bit bigger. If you look at it for a while, you'll be captivated by it. But we still have half the money and half the day left. I want the part that you pull to fall perfectly onto this to take the weight off it. 25 are its dimensions. For the exterior, I told ChatGPT to design it in this theme to see what it does. I want it to be elegant and luxurious. Wait, no, my filament is running out. I don't think I have enough. There's a little bit left up there, it might turn out two-toned. I'll have to paint it later. This is confusing too. Man, I'm exhausted. It's been half an hour and this hasn't changed at all, but I've already drawn the path on this side. This is the part that goes by the door. This is what's at the door. These are the things that mount to the wall to route the cable, and this part is inside the house. It looks like this from above. Well, all the files have been sent, the blueprint files and such, and this is what's printing herein. I'm just sitting here staring at that spool that's running out, and I don't have any more abs filament. Let me see which one it is. There's something we didn't think about. That you're sitting here minding your own business and suddenly a bicycle bell rings. You don't know whether to move aside or open the door. I forgot to mention, it might seem strange to you. I am making a bell. The person who built the road and the Tesla. In the previous video, I said I had limited myself to cars. Now I've removed my limitations. Maybe the next episode will be a car. Maybe it'll be a plane. Maybe it'll be a bell, or anything else. Hurry up. Come on. It looks like an N, and it hasn't even gone halfway yet. There's just this little bit of filament left, and a tiny bit more, the rest is gray. I'm obsessed with it. I can't take my eyes off it and I'm stressed. What if it doesn't work, you know? I mean these levers, this cable has to wrap 5 times, catch, be tight, you know? I got sleepy. It's using the last of the filament, so I can put the gray one in and take a quick nap. It's 4 p.m. It's 4 o'clock already. I have to install this tonight. We need 6 meters of cable, we need clamps, I need 4 cable tensioners, I need rope, I need a lot of things, and I'm heading to town to get them all. I live far from the city. Mr. Yavari didn't get back to me. I called him several times. I don't know what happened with these irons. Usually, he wasn't someone who wouldn't answer. Hello, how are you? I didn't go. Now I want to stay for 10 minutes to see what's going on. Okay guys, I'm starting to feel embarrassed. What if someone comes to the door one day and says, look at this poor guy. Look, he didn't have the money to buy a doorbell, so he went and made a bell. Quote, I hope no one says that to me. I wanted to do creative technical work. I really love mechanics. But I think the only house in 2026 that has a bell on its door is mine. It's mine. If it even works, aha, 200,000 Tomans just for one turnbuckle. Do you know what hits the spot in today's weather? Installing a manual bell. Honestly, I was very lucky today, otherwise, it would have been impossible in this sun. These are the parts, they've all been cut. So, here are the parts. The guy didn't even tell me the price, because I have an account with him, a tab. Oh, do you remember guys, we used to have tabs at the local grocery store? Man, what a time that was. Should I put 21, or that one? Take it off? Never. But what happened was, I bent them. Since you've seen this process 2,647,000 times, I didn't film it anymore. I've been wanting to film the sky lately. What's up with that uncle who left, and the one who made the purchase? The previous video, no, the one before that where I made the lamp, so many people messaged me saying they had made it too, and I felt so good. It gave me a sense of usefulness, and if you'd like, I'll make more of these videos. Oh boy, let's go home and do the installation. My 2-tone bell is finished too. I think I have something to tell you at the end of this video. Man, this isn't finished yet. It's fine, half an hour left. Just look at the top. What an ugly 2-tone it turned out to be. While that finishes, we have a lot to do. We need to paint these beauties, but I've discovered a new color. It's wild. It's so dark. It happened completely by accident. This is raw iron, okay? I just put clear coat on it. It shines, and it's not going to rust. I want to paint these this color too. Oh, it's not working. Oh, just like that, don't. How much of a pain can you be? I got it running. It stopped again. Oh man, I just sprayed it, look, it's wet. Gosh, as soon as I turn on this camera, it stops. It doesn't work, I swear I sprayed it. Here, look. Since I was afraid the spray would settle again, I did them all like this. Look how beautiful it's become. Do you see the texture? I really love the texture. One thing that happens when you paint is that the texture gets lost. Whether it's wood or iron. Look, there's a whole different texture in these. Look, the edges turned out really nice. I love them so much. Now one thing is left. You have to do the welding, then we can paint it. Because the printer is still on, I won't plug the device into the power. This is it, it's finished, it's at the end. What a legend. There, now let's fix the cable. The uncle said you put a nut on the end, then loop it like this, then put it here and you tighten it until it crushes, although it's said to use a hammer for this.
Looks like these worked.
Done. Jing well, jing well. Oh, how cool. Well, this is the outside view, and this is the inside view that has these parts. Now look what I did, I drove everyone crazy. Our bell goes in like this, the bell went in this way, see? The screw and its traveler are exactly in front of this hole, see? This is the end of the work. What is it? I made something ridiculous, but it's very cool. Look, this slot here is exactly in front of this lever. Do you see? But let's get to the welding quickly. These two beauties of mine are welded on. Now it's time for the top part. Ta-da! This is my house doorbell that stands like this. I feel better about it now. I thought I was just messing around. I thought I was just a slacker. OMG, how well it matches these lanterns and windows. I set it to fast forward so we can finish while there's still light. Sanding it really took a lot of effort. Oh my, what a color, wow, I love it so much. It's very beautiful. Well, to save time, let's assemble the bell onto this beauty. Wow, I'm so happy, I feel great. I drilled 2 holes so it goes in here like this, in this way. Aha! Well, now that we've attached the bell, it looks like this, exactly like the software. Wow, how it shines. Now I have to attach my own beauties. I love these a lot. Ta-da! These are the pulleys, and if I want to show you, I hope it works. Just before that, let me tell you that I connected the cable to this bell. So, the mechanism is like this now, if I pull this up, it should ring here. God, I hope it rings, otherwise. How smooth. We made a bell. Oh, damn. I didn't think it would work. I really didn't think it would work. Well, we get to these 2 beautiful pieces that I haven't told you what they are. These serve to ensure that if someone pulls this wire all the way, it doesn't break everything inside. I'll tell you how. This is the top of the bell. Well, this goes inside here, okay? Well, this pin comes and catches it from here. I need to put a screw here. There you go, guys, this is it. This goes on the wall, and the rope connects to this side. You can only pull it this much. This cute holder keeps it in place, and the amount it moves up and down is exactly the same amount these levers move. Well, that's finished. The pulleys for these 2 that go on the wall are also attached. From here on, Benjamin, bring it to the wall. Oh, it has gotten so dark. We arrived very late. Alright, we're starting in the courtyard. These lanterns were my own idea, and I want to put them there by the stairs, these ones. Ah, I'm deafened. It's so loud. Holes drilled and wall anchors set, look at these. Oh my, how frail and delicate it is. Both frail and delicate in the darkness of the monitoring. Oh, I'll tell you what this is for later. If this isn't here, I won't work at all. Oh no, it's too old-fashioned. I feel like I'm in the Stone Age. I wish it weren't so dark, but I've drilled the holes. This is our courtyard doorbell. Look how beautiful it is. I need to show you its color in the morning. Look how beautiful it is. It's just a little bit low. Basically, I wanted it to cover that old intercom hole, and a lantern goes here too. Okay, now that our bell is attached, what is this? Tell me the name of this. Give this a name. This beautiful thing is attached too. Now we just have to connect the cable, bring the cables together. That's it. It was the hardest job possible. I had to stand on the narrow edge of the wall, then find a spot so I could drill it at the right angle. In short, screwing it in was very difficult, but well, it got screwed in. I screwed one in, and finally both of them. From below, it looks like this. The cable goes up like this. It's the lever, and unfortunately, the screws poke through the bottom. I just realized myself they poked through this side. And it reached here. Okay, there it is. Now we have to connect this part to this part. Even though it's not connected yet, look here, listen. It's working. You saw that right, a day has passed and there's so much light it's like it's morning. I went to the dentist last night, I couldn't finish the work. Also, I was missing something, I didn't have this beautiful rope that's supposed to be here, so I bought it this morning. Hello my girl, this ash pot is a wooden ball, you have to wear a hat or you'll get burned. I fixed it here, now we just have to tie this to this beautiful hook. There, it turned out like this. Look how nicely it's attached here to this, amigo perfa amigo. Now let's set up the top part and we're done. Okay, it turned out like this. I kept those things handy too, because I think it needs adjustment in summer and winter. I tied it here, and I used a piece of this same rope so it would look nice. The top part is a bit annoying, but well, there's no other choice. Now when you pull this, listen. It makes a sound but needs adjustment. Adjusting it is done with this, and that's it. See, let me show you. The bell inside the house vibrates a little. Its sheet metal is thin, but from the house door, it turned out like this. It just needs a flower pot in that corner and for the lanterns to start working. But the color turned out so beautiful, guys. Look at the paint texture. I suggest you paint it this way, it turned out really beautiful. But let's move on to the final part one told you about. In this final part, I want to tell you what happened with the garage and what I plan to do. Over the past 2 years, I had limited myself to building this car and got very caught up in it. Now that I've started this project and it's left halfway, well, it's not exactly halfway, I've ordered parts for it. I searched a lot for the components, it needs hardware, I bought those boxes of hardware, the shipping notification just came today and it's on its way. Well, since the channel had become limited to Tesla, I want to lift these restrictions now, and more diverse videos might appear on the channel. My goal is to enjoy the videos myself, and when I enjoy them, when I'm invested in the video and doing creative work, you will definitely enjoy it too. It's not important to finish one project, start another, finish that, and then continue the previous one. I think what matters is that we are all together, the B Army is always together, and we are going to start over, and I will try to have more creative videos. I don't know, maybe I won't be able to pull it off. Honestly, I've been very confused lately. For a very long time, maybe about a year since I built the highway. Then the war happened, and after a very long time, I distanced myself from the videos, and it's as if I forgot what I was even doing. I remember when I first started the channel, my goal was to build the things in my mind, film the process, and do trial and error, but that's gone. It's gone because I got so involved with this car that I lost my purpose. Okay, let me move this chair, it's so in front. Yeah, I lost my goal, but I want to try to return to that goal, which is to do trial and error with the things in my head, to test them, and they might not just be limited to cars, like this video you just saw. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that this is what happened, and cool videos might come, average videos might come, maybe we'll make a door or a window, maybe a sign, maybe we'll blow up a car, who knows, nothing is certain. The only thing I love is that I want us all to be together again and return to the videos that were cool and had a ton of energy. I am trying. Like I said, I might not even be able to do it, I might fail, but the important thing is that we try again, stay together, and reconnect. The bottom line is that my connection with this channel felt like it had faded, and I had a strange feeling about the channel. Because for 2 years I was stuck on something, just one thing, and it was really occupying my mind, and I'm trying to, oh, my shoulder, that happened. I'm trying to make another effort to bring this connection back and make the channel alive again. Let's go back to the days that had excitement, energy, trial and error, cool things happening in it. I can't promise, but I'll try. I want to see. I'm testing to see if I can post 2 videos a week. In this video, we were supposed to build that doorbell with 2 million Tomans. I suspect, since the cost of the iron wasn't clear and they didn't charge me for the bending, I think it might have been done for under 2 million Tomans. But my second challenge was to do it in 24 hours, which I think has been 24 hours now. Because I started the video around this time yesterday, it's 10 AM now, and in 24 hours, well, not in one day, but I did it in 24 hours. Thanks again for your support. Thanks for being by our side during tough times, for staying in the channel, and for causing the channel to stay alive and for me to find myself again and try to work on myself, on what I love, for example, and be able to crush it again. Thanks, goodbye.